show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. 'Cause ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I will
guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber calling time out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records is too
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Open target here, Darius Slayton. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They go play action with Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Then he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Here's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now a 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
To throw is Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Play
line.
action now. Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Cowboys 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
The Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from taking the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing, dart. And this will be caught by Mooney. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. But they'll throw again. Dart. That's complete to Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Four receivers set here on third down. They're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every blade of grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
Once again, he finds Slayton. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring your... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cowboys have regained the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together. They'll go play action here with Dart. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the PAT. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw now, Dart. And he is caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun is Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Dart. That's complete. Got around the 8. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And who's got it? The defense does. They recover it in the end zone. That'll be a touchback, and the scoring opportunity turned away. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
That is caught by Lamb. Across midfield. He's on his way. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb. 99 yards. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that will make this a 19-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Play fake, and here's Dart. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They're trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. from the right hash. It's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Giants 9.
What do you get your hand?
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Need to be more careful.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Cavante Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the second half here with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought.
I think the reason you get your stats is they don't
I guess we figured he in the ground
know
game
you're
would be a
working.
bit more involved. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. Down the right sideline.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
I think the reason you didn't get your stats is because they know you're working at 1-1.
CD Lamb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and
Wish I got to write my thing out. I got to turn that stuff in.
push the lead up to 29 now.
I haven't got to write that paper out so I can turn that my check stubs and stuff in.
So
Look
after
up
the
mine out.
touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start with a run by Tracy.
Hey, good shit against this defense.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quentin Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. Throwing his dart. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Let's just cook everything in the big pot.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your
Let's
back
cook everything in the big pot.
backfield out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays,
Let's cook everything in the big pot.
and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So you think?
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball.
Huh?
But he was unable to get away from the defender.
We don't need a deep fry to cook everything.
Covered the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pretty motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. They beat that Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up
That's
6
supposed to
the
go,
last time.
the onion is supposed to go inside it while it's down to it.
In a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
They don't not be picky.
53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden
I'm not
they've got
picky
a
at all.
first down in
I'm
the
not
red
picky at all.
zone. Prescott now. Able to hook up with Williams here on the outright.
Yeah, I'm picky. My damn onion has been marinated and cooked and they're going to get it.
Javonte Williams with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
All right, good to see you.
Big
Big open get the damn onions out.
4 snap, it's no good.
DJ's baby.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration
DJ's
after the
little baby
PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But
maybe I'll start making Coyote because I ain't got no hope. I said maybe I'll start making Coyote because I'll make it the way it needs to be made.
Off the play fake, it's Dart. That went out wide and intercepted. Inside the 20.
I know how to make Coyote.
That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pulled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, the interception.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the
Think about
drive
that.
by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
I'm gonna make game,
We're
bitch.
raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up
Just
the
get the
pass.
fuck off, I dare you.
We've discovered in this NFL,
I ain't the one to piss off.
to set up.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Whoever called me out my name again.
Monte Williams, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Thank you, right in. Down the Phoenix is fucking nice.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw, Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
First down. Here we go, set. A gain of 15.
Here's Dart.
First down, New York.
That's complete to Mooney. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving them. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 32 yards. And the Giants are able to claw one back. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line. Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. Have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here, 5 Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go.
They run it again with Williams. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd and 2.
Yeah!
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on their way to a 2-0 start. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. To the air, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 9. Dart going to look to throw here. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Sanders on for the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
58, Giants 24. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
46.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys.
Throwing here. Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
66, Giants 24.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.